Sure, abuti honestly.
is maar zwaar om in die tronk in te komen. Because die eerste keer dat phone hier gelos, wat Patelio de Santos breek. Nou wat ek kom, nou van sy phone aan. Het is ook zwaar om kort te wees. Because die DP het allemaal gerecognized, maar die DSG gerecognized. En sy staan nie, so kan ons die DSG harde klank doen. Ek wil eerst dankie sê. I want to thank the people from Nelson Mandela Bay. From our mayoral candidate, our host, Leader Bradley, and his wife. It seemed for me, that is an example of what a PA couple is. Sy val net in. Leader Nadine will come from work, she will find people there with green t-shirts, and word sy nie naar nie. She works with them. And everything that you see here, we are the host. Leader Bradley, can you rise? People must see you. Can you all give him a hand of applause? I want to move, and can you also give a hand to the people that work with Leader Bradley, every single person. To Leader DAY1, if he's here, I don't even think he's here, he's up and down. He's always up and down. To Leader DAY1, can we all give him a hand of applause? Patriots, you know, I'm going to just tell you 3 stories today. I thought long and hard, which stories can I tell that is impactful? When we came out of jail, a lot of guys were struggling. And I said, guys, we must sell something. Let us sell fruits and vegetables. Let us start there. And the evening, so we decided we're going to sell fruit. So we're looking for people, where can we buy the fruit? And we bought it at the market. But the market bought it in Gayton. So my mind told me that we can get it cheaper in the Western Cape. And one day, we went to watch a rugby game at a place called the Waterfront in Bloemfontein. We were sitting there, the Springboks were playing. The first half, they were just scoring goals. And the next moment, a white guy, 2 white guys, came to join us because they heard me speaking Afrikaans. And as they were joining us, we were talking there, we were talking and we were talking. And they were buying alcohol for my friends. And they were drinking. And while they were drinking, they were talking like, "Wat doen julle manne? What are you guys doing?" My friend said, "We are business people." And the white guy says, and I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm a vegetable farmer." And the other one says, "Yeah, we are one of the biggest vegetable farmers." That moment, listen to me. That moment, I looked at all my friends. They were just going on talking. I looked at them, and they never realized what has just happened now. That there was a shift in that moment. I then realized these ones, I'm going nowhere with them. It's time to move. Because here gaat ek nowhere. More, hou na more kanting. This ones, I'm going nowhere with them. I took the gentleman's numbers, both. And for 11 years, I did business with them. I made millions. I never sold those fruits. I never sold those vegetables. I just transported it with my trucks, but I made sure I would sell stuff sitting in London, at Charles's house in London. I will sell pumpkins, cabbages that I've never seen, just by the phone. So why did I tell you that thing? What's the moral of the story? I want you to understand that something happened at a DP set here that went over your heads. This party, long before you are dead, long after you are dead, long after I'm dead, this party will be alive. We are busy with history here. And you have just been afforded an opportunity to be one of the first 100 people proven of this party. It's not a small thing to have that PAN number, and it shows that you were here when the new system was implemented. The second story I would like to share with you today. There's somebody I know. He was my friend. He was my very good friend. When he was down, I would cheer him up. When I was down, he would cheer me up. We were inseparable in and outside jail. And I came out and I made money, and he came out and he made money. And one day we were building so hard to have a life, me and him, in the DP. Just as it looked like we can become millionaires one day, he had an argument with some guys, and he went home, he picked his gun up, he went back and he shot them. And he got 40 years back to jail. Now why am I telling you that story? I looked at him, I said, you mean everything we worked for, you're throwing it away in a second? And I make an example with somebody here. That person will know I'm talking about them, because they know I love them. I've seen a person dropping their whole life for a PA, leaving their family behind, doing the work of the PA, giving everything for the PA. I would look at this person like, wow, you're really committed. And then we got seats. This person got a job at the PA. This person can look after the family. And this person has been made who she is not by people that surround her. This person is bothered by how people that found her here is treating her. This person is no longer focused. She's more focused on, these people don't like me. These people treat me bad. She lost focus on what I saw in her at the beginning. I'm talking about one person, but I talk about the majority of you. You have lost focus of what is important. I want all of you that's here today, for 5 seconds, just think for 5 seconds, how do I make you feel? How do I make you feel when I meet you or when I talk to you? How do I make you feel?
Sure.
And I'm the number one of this party. I make everybody feel good.
Oh, yes.
But you allow the number 20,000 of this number 20,000 of this party to make you feel bad, to turn against your party. Because you listen to nonsense. You react to nonsense. Do you understand that the devil comes in different forms and different ways? Some of you delete each other from a group. You are a Judas. And this weekend, we want you gone here. The moment you delete another PA, you belong to the DA. Today, I'm going to show you who's Gayton Mckenzie. No one had the right here to delete another PA. They didn't join PA for you. You have no right to treat these people like they are nothing. Your good things is now making the people that we brought to the PA to leave. You have a problem in you. Say, ask my friend. Say, only van mensen nie. Say, hap mensen. Nou, wat soek jy tussen ons? Van ons is mensen. You know, my son was admitted to hospital on my way to a PA rally in Düsseldorf. He was admitted and rushed to hospital. When I entered the stadium, they were driving my son to hospital. But there's not one person there that could say, I'm treating them bad. I was nervous, but I treated them so well. Nobody knew what was wrong. It's only the DP that knew. And Michelle. Nobody knew. So some of you must deal with your mood swings. The man had PMS, jullie beer. There's no nerves and that, they PMS. Then you talk to somebody's wife or somebody's girlfriend like they are nothing. You don't know. So the point I'm trying to make is don't allow people to chase you away from the peers. I'm being told bad things about me on Facebook by people that I did good things to.
Yes.
But you never see me change. Why do you change? Press, they don't like me. But I did like yourself, you want this one. Because you're rude. And I will say, it's okay. So I want to say to everybody, be kind here. Be kind. Say to the party that joined for Gayton. This is not my party. We are looking at people that we are grooming to take over when we are going out, myself and the DP. We made a vow. We will never die not being billionaires. And we are not billionaires. So we need to go and make money sometime in our lives. But we can't leave the party with no one. We must bring people up. So the second thing I want to say to you is that don't allow people to chase you away. Don't allow people to make you lose your mission. Some of you, you go and look for therapy on social media. You take your problems to something. So when people talk about you, how will they say, "Let's kinder van my, jy's kinder van yourself." You guys are forever every headache in social media. As jy kwaad is, gaan praat oor van die PA. You take everything to social media. So when they speak about you, you get angry. But you speak about yourself. You speak about your hurt. You speak about who disappointed you. Hulle kan skim gooi, maar hulle kan nie mense opsaai nie. Met dein talent moet jy baie mense kan opsaai. And somebody that I really respected telling me that I was speaking about her on the life. I'm like, do you know how many people go in my life? Hundreds and thousands. You choose yourself there. You put yourself, that's me. No, I spoke to Candace. And Candace said, Now, I didn't know that the person speak to Candace. I didn't know that Candace said that. And what I do know is that some people, they don't want you here. They don't want you here. You know, the best counselors we have are the ones they told us not to put. Those are the best counselors we have. The ones they said, no, don't take that person. I don't have favorites. You can ask the people that has worked closely with me. You know, when we have to go somewhere, Michelle and Chanel, hulle gaan probeer in die ander team gaan, the by-elections. I don't have favorites. How can I have favorites but I lead you? I respect everyone, I love everyone in the PA, and I expect you to do the same or leave us. Or is het die tyd vir julle mood swings nie? The biggest election is not 2029. It's 2026.
Yes.
There's no bigger election than the election that is coming. Do you understand, for the first time, do they fear when they talk about the next election? They can't ignore us.
Oh, yes.
Do you think News 24 and report out of the blue, unprovoked, hulle haal sommer die week. En ek het gelag. Nou gaan ek op Facebook. Nou sien ek Michelle sê, go kak. Nou, ek het ook nie gesien Michelle sê, lo kakkie. Ek het gekry, iemand stuur vir my, hoe kan jy dit so praat, en sê ook, lo kak, jy ook. People, some of you are only remaining with us still for positions. The moment this position that you are occupying now is going, it's all gone. You are only here, the position marked you up. Now, why must we contribute 10%? Huh? And the JD, is this you? Yeah, why must you contribute 10%? That time, Excel said, hold your twist. These, some of the people didn't have a job.
Yeah.
These people you see take photos here. They have families. They have families. They left their families and they are here, they are at work. Who must pay these people? But you never had a job. But 10%, you can't share. You think the 10% is coming to us? Do you know, to put this rally together, how much it cost us? You don't put that together for less than 15 million. Nobody paid for a bus. Go make your calculations. One bus from Joburg is between 80 and 100,000. One. You think it's your 10%. But you're the one that says, I can be 10%. What happens tomorrow when Kenny Kunene and Gayton Mckenzie is no longer alive? You think my kids, daai goede wat so geld like. My daughter, let me tell you, we were working out and she was walking past while we were having a meeting. She was just bringing the coffee and she heard about 3 million for KFC. She came back, she said, 3 million there? Now my daughter's got other plans for their lives. My boys, Kenny's children, they were not going to say, we die for the PA. But we must build this thing so it can be self-sustainable.
Yes.
It must wash its own hands. It must stand. It must stand. You know, Rob Hershoff is my friend, very good friend. Rob Hershoff said, I would have supported you at the rally, but I don't want to go there. They're going to say, I gave you money. I said, did you give me money, you? He says, no. That's the true way. Come. Because anybody wants to know where we get money, we didn't come here with bags and bags of cash. The banks are there, they can show where the money is from, or how it went into the buses.
Yes.
So I want to tell you number 2, and I'll leave you right there with number 2. Don't allow people to change who you are. Don't allow people to make you the person that you are not. Some of you are busy with stories. Some of you are busy with worrying what the people are saying about you. You forgot why you joined the PA in the first place. You forgot. You forgot. And for me, if I want to mention you, I will mention you. I don't care if they can come to me now and they say Sydney killed somebody. He must leave the PA. They say, what? Dis ons die hof. Dat sit nie tronk toe gaan, maar terwyl die buite is, moet hy gaan grond toe. Dis die hof gaan doen, dat sit nie. I will never cancel anyone here. I will never, no matter what they accuse you of, I will stand with you until the end.
Stop.
Until the end. And my dream does not come at your time. Some of you, you want to plant a seed at 3 o'clock. 6:30, they will tell you it. You want to eat apples. People, hold a mirror before you. When I met you guys the first time, some of you, you were fireworks. You are now real politicians. Ask yourself, when last, without the camera, without people, did you take a clipboard and you went to the street to sign up people? Without the camera, without the clipboard, without anybody seeing you, you just going to sign up people. Some of you, even when we busy signing up people, there's a model now, a male model and a female model. Ons weet nie wat maak sy daar nie. We don't know what you're doing there, but she's net daar. And that's the truth. But you know, where you are sitting today, you've got it in you. For cut out the noise. Cut out the noise. Once you can cut the noise out and concentrate of where we are going. Don't let these little coins that you are getting as a salary make you think you are now a rich man. You can treat people like they are nothing. respect people. Some of you, a council I saw in Annandale, a council is being attacked. You as a PA say as VAR. How do you say the councillor is under attack? You as a PA member, you say it's true. Our lights are off. What is happening? You as a PA member don't have the right. I got a message now from the ANC coming here. I got a message from the ANC secretary saying they have no time for Sharifa anymore. Sharifa this, Sharifa this, Sharifa this, Sharifa. They lined me up what Sharifa is doing. And they said that Sharifa must be removed. Telling me. He's telling me about Sharifa, what Sharifa has done. They're listing everything Sharifa has done wrong. And they can't work with Sharifa anymore. Now, I never called Sharifa. Because, and this is the important lesson, and I hope you're not going to miss what I'm going to say. Because Sharifa, I've worked with Sharifa. I've traveled with Sharifa. I'm not going to go to Sharifa like she's in a court of law because of the ANC. The moral of the story is stop believing what other people tell you about other people. Experience people for yourself, and then you can make up who that person is. So I know they're watching our lives. Secretary, don't worry. Sharifa's gone met die hele PA uit die coalition uit. Ons staan so. Ons staan so. We must know, ons staan so as PA. You touch one of us, you touch all of us. Yes. PA is going out of that coalition with immediate effect. And the reason why they can speak like that is because some of you, when we deploy you, you become fans of ANC guys when you are there. Of DA people, when you are there, you call each other comrade. Are you a comrade? Since you even use the language comrade. Comrade, ek hoor alles. Oh, is no comrade. You even talk about your own PA members by the DA and by the ANC. Maar ons het vir jou gestuur soontoe. There's no ANC that will tell us who we should be. If it was President Ramaphosa that called me, ek sal hom gesê het, ons loop in die koalisie uit. Jy mag miskien die president is, maar jy gaan nie skinder van 'n patriot by my nie. Yes. Hoe sien jy vir my? Ek is nie die Judas wat hulle meer opbring. I met the mayor of Ekurhuleni. I'm sitting at the football, he comes to me. My brother, I said, you are not my brother. I said, you are not my brother, the way you guys have treated Dino there. I don't want that. I said, let me tell you something. Of all the mayors in South Africa, for you, I'm going to teach you the biggest lesson in 2026. Of all the mayors, I told him, but there could be still on me. There's some people now. Because I said to him, of all the mayors in South Africa, Ekurhuleni was confident. Ons kom vir julle. Julle gaan krag verloor. Because that's why you will never speak about a member of the Patriotic Alliance to me. I'm no Judas. Some of you allow people to speak about your own patriot. Dan stemt jy nog saam ook. Ek ken haar net so. We only have us. We only have us. What I'm trying to teach you is we only have us. Yes. I'm trying to inculcate love into you for one another. Once you can understand that and believe that we only have us, dan sal hulle beter liefde kry vir mekaar. Want van hulle hier, hulle haat mekaar. Maar ek sê vir julle, die Here gaan ons nie seën voordat hulle nie uitgeskop het nie. And God says, where 2 or 3 gathers in my name, in unity, I shall command the blessing for those people. Let this weekend be a weekend of reflection for you. When you look into yourself, moenie kyk, wat doen Melissa verkeerd hier? Moenie kyk, wat doen Debbie verkeerd hier? Kyk wat die persoon in die spieël doen. Do which is wrong. And the most important thing today. Now hope you pick up all the lessons I'm leaving with you. The most important one is, this is the most important one. I thought long and hard about this. There was a man that brought machines from China to America. But every time the machines are landing, the machines was this big. You could carry it. Every time he brings the machines from China to America, on the boats, the machines will be broken when he gets to the hospital. The machines will be broken. And one day, he went to the harbor, and he asked the manager of the harbor, how many people do you have work here? He said 400. He said, can I invite them for a big party to say thank you at the hospital where I'm working? He said, we'd love that. Invited the guys of the harbor to come to the hospital, and while they were drying the meat, he said to them, let me take you through a tour to show you the machines that you guys are working with. What job is he doing? And when they went through the hospital, they went on a tour. They found those machines are cancer life-saving machines. Those machines are saving lives. And at the braai, he told them, thank you so much guys, it's only the machines always arrive and then they are broken. Because he didn't say it, but the guys at the harbor will throw the machines in the boxes. Then after that, after the braai, those boxes, they never threw it again. They carried it very delicately because they understood now what the purposes of those machines are. What am I trying to tell you? I want you to understand the purpose of the Patriotic Alliance. I want you to understand what this party is doing for national unity. We started out being a colored party because colored people are oppressed. You get white people that join us, you get black people that join us, and they join us for the wrong reasons. They will say to us, you guys just talk the whole day about colored people. Then I know instantly this is the wrong person. Because if you understand what is happening in South Africa, then you'll understand that for the first time colored people are sitting on boards. For the first time, colored people are getting CEO's position. For the first time, Stacey will tell you, for the first time. But we are not about colored people. We want to show people that we are, all of us, we are one nation. So I'm asking you today, stop believing any story you hear about your fellow patriot. Leave you. You know what is the greatest advice I gave my son? He says to me, Dad, my 2 boys went to go play in Portugal. And they asked me, Dad, this is December. They said, Dad, what's the best advice you can give us? I said, you are only a man or you're only a woman if you can defeat your ego.
Nothing. Sure, I would do ownership.